I actually had a client like not too long ago bring me 36 pairs of shoes.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
36?
that was probably my biggest order.
Oh my god.
And like on top of that, I had like other client shoes, so like all together I had like 50 pairs at once.
36 pairs?
36 pairs one time.
And what kind of shoes were they?
They're all Jordans, Yeezys, designer shoes, you name it.
36?
Bro, it was wild.
But, dude, I could just imagine 36 pairs. I don't even have 36 pairs.
Wow.
I'm going. Bright lights in the city got me thinking about more money. OG told me it's no money like hoe money. Flight out of state, 20K is like show money. Meet me face to face, we can talk, then you can go for me. I don't hold grudges, I go harder than I shit on them. What's up, nigga? Remember when you used to call me Lil Homie?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Javiiurena podcast, episode 24. Rip Kobe, shout out Kobe. With me though, special guest, Blake Carmona. You guys know me as YourShoeNeeds though on Instagram. Finally got the boy on here.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. Doing good, bro. You?
Not bad. Just grinding, bro.
Shoot, hell yeah. Hey, but let me tell you why I want to get you on here for a second. Okay, so when I first started this podcasting thing, you're probably one of the first ones I reached out to because I saw like you were growing. I'm like, you know what? Let me get him on here. And then as time progressed, I knew it'd be time, and let's get it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right, Blake. So let's backtrack a little bit before you start shoe cleaning, right? So you played soccer,
right?
And how has like you playing soccer? How did that go all about for you? Like, how did you start playing soccer? That you remember?
Yeah. So basically, my parents had me in from like a young age. I was like 5 years old, and they just threw me in the game. I played rec for a couple years, and then like they kind of realized like, okay, like I need something more, you know?
More intense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they added me to a travel team, and I played with Turlock Tornadoes.
Okay.
I played there all the way, and then that's how I got into it. Just my parents,
for
basically.
Sure. Yeah, because that's how I met you as like, you know, a soccer player, going to the same high school as you. But now let's talk about a little bit. I'll bring some like memories up. Let's see. So I actually want to get to the 2019 season, your senior year season of soccer. Like that. Remember, how did that season go for you?
Dude, that was a fun year because I remember we had a really stacked team. Yeah. So like going into the season, I was like, okay, like we have a good team. Like let's make the most of it. It's my senior year. It was really fun. Okay. Like I loved every second of it because our team was really good. Turlock also had like a really good team, so that also like brought up the competition. And yeah.
Oh yeah. So I remember that year you guys went on to the wire, right? You guys played Turlock the last game to, was it win the league or tie the league? I don't know how did that end up? Yeah,
I believe it was the tie the league.
Tie the league, right? I
believe, yeah.
Shoot, but I remember watching majority of your, I went to a lot of your guys' games, just like seeing you guys like from you guys to JV year to then balling out, you know? Like it started off like slow fun and then you guys just rose through. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is a playoff game against, I forgot what was it, Oak Ridge? When Brian scored the tying goal like right away. Like they had just come off scoring like a badass goal. I'm like, dude, how did they score that? And then Brian just, what game was that?
I don't remember.
But it was a semifinal, it was a quarterfinal game at Turlock High. I don't know the team though.
Oh yeah, and Brian took it all the way down.
Then you guys went to penalties, and then Angel just came in and clutched up for you guys.
Yeah, that was exciting. That was a good game.
And what do you remember for that game though?
I just remember halftime, like thinking, damn, like this is such a close game. Like we really got to put it all out there, just because obviously it was my last year, and I was like, I'm not gonna lose here, you know. So I'm glad we came up.
Oh fuck yeah, you guys did a hell of a job too. But now how it ended for you guys, the semifinal game against Jesuit, which was at home, which was crazy because like weren't you and Turlock the top two seeds? Yeah. I'm like, dude, I've never seen that, you know? Yeah. And then you guys ended up taking the L to Jesuit. They're a solid team though, great team. Yeah. And what do you remember from that game? Like, what do you think went wrong?
Oh man, I remember going into it thinking like this is gonna be a tough game. Just like seeing them warm up was like, you could tell like their intensity was there. They were definitely a solid team. Like, I mean, I think we all played our best. Yeah, for sure. And I'm surprised we didn't lose by more, to be honest.
Really? Oh, God. All right. No, you guys had a solid team, though. Jesuit's a good team. You guys were a great team. But what I always think is like, bro, like, what if it was you guys and Turlock in the final?
Oh, my
Which
God.
It could have been, you know?
Yeah.
But in the end, though, Jesuit, I think, beat them too. So Jesuit ended up winning it all.
Yeah.
But after high school, you go on to San State, right?
Right.
So did you have any other options? Or you just said I'm going to Stan State?
No, yeah, I pretty much was like planning on just going to Stan State, save
Okay.
some money.
All right,
yeah.
for sure. And so what's your major currently?
I'm business, concentrating in marketing.
Okay. And how long have you been there?
This is my second year.
Second year? Okay,
Yeah.
so as you say business and marketing, is that kind of what like, not like your first, like, okay, I'm doing your shoe needs, meaning like cleaning shoes, your business. Like what's going on to the clean now? What made you start that?
Yeah, so like I always had an interest in like business and like making money and stuff, and I knew I needed some like sort of like side hustle, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I was always like cleaning my own shoes and stuff, and I was like, man, like I could really make some money like doing this, you know? And basically like it was like literally happened like this. Like one night, like I just thought about it. I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm just gonna make an Instagram for it and see where it goes.
Oh, yeah.
And it took its course, and yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, because I know, I don't know how long it's been, but I just see one day, I'm like, oh, Blake's cleaning shoes, you know?
Yeah.
Like I didn't think anything of it, and then I see like, you keep doing it. And over time, you just, I'm sure like you started like realizing, okay, I actually like doing this, you know?
Yeah.
Because like dating back to how you said like you cleaned your own shoes, I feel like that's how it starts for most people. Like they like doing stuff they do, and if they feel they can convert that into like a little hustle, like you said, for other people, you know?
For sure, yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I feel like those are the best like opportunities right there, because it's like if someone loves something and like they can make money from it, like why not do it? You know?
Yeah, definitely. So going back in time when you first started, do you remember like any of your clients who would always go to you at the beginning, or like they start off slow kind of?
Yeah, so I remember like some of my friends would come to me and just like support me like from day one. Even you bought some stuff for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like, honestly, it picked up like faster than I expected. Yeah, like I made the Instagram, started posting, people were like sharing with their friends, which like meant a lot to me because it like really helped me grow.
Oh yeah, grow, yeah.
And yeah, so I would say it picked up pretty fast.
And that's the thing though that I found like interesting, because like that's the thing about having like how a big circle of friends, you know, you can help your little activity grow, like connections basically, having connections on connections, like people you know, they know people, and then the word gets get out.
For sure.
Because like we grew up in a small town, Turlock, right? Keys, but just again like it's growing, your connections growing, you know?
For sure, yeah. Word gets around fast.
Oh, definitely. So your cleaning supplies, let's go there real quick. Like how has that made you a better shoe cleaner from the beginning? Have you invested more into those?
Yeah, so I mean from the very beginning, like I've always used like the best like quality products, just so like I can ensure like a good cleaning. I've definitely like reinvested some of the money that I made from the business like back into my business. So I've picked up better supplies and stuff for my clients, give them more options. And yeah, like I feel like just using the best quality products is what's gonna like make you have a good job, you know?
So do you think like the best quality of like cleaning supplies makes it, obviously the shoe cleaner itself, like you, makes it like more, it's more eye-popping like for cleaning wise purposes?
100%, yeah. Like I feel like having the good quality products makes me like enjoy cleaning it more, just because like it makes the job a little easier.
Oh, yeah.
And like I'm confident in the product itself, so that makes me confident in cleaning the person's shoes, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So which, if I may ask, like your first product, how, like where'd you get it at exactly?
Yeah, I use YourShoeNeeds.
Okay.
Like one of the top brands.
For sure. So it just, you said, all right. So you've always had it, right?
Yeah.
And what, like, let's see, for how long have you been cleaning your own shoes for though?
Dang. I probably started cleaning my own shoes in like 8th grade.
So it's been a minute, okay.
Yeah, using YourShoeNeeds like from day one, yeah.
Sure, you gotta keep your shoes fresh, huh?
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
always.
Because I know when you first started posting, not gonna lie, I have the MVP pack from the mall, fucking from years ago, because I got like bribed to buy it, sadly. But I remember when you started cleaning, I'm like, dude, what if I not like make my own business out of it, but I just try cleaning. It's fun. I mean, but for you though, does it keep you focused on like just not like the shoe itself, but like keep your mind away from things?
For sure, yeah, man. I just have my client's shoe in front of me, turn on some music, and it definitely helps me like get my mind off of like reality, you know.
Fuck.
And like it feels good because I'm making money from it too, so it's comforting.
And you get in the zone, you know.
For sure.
So let's see. So what exactly is Your Shoe Needs like on Instagram? By the way, go give them a follow.
Yeah, sir.
So like, what exactly is it for the people out there? Like, I know it's a shoe cleaning, but like, is there like get a little bit more into detail about it?
So yeah, Your Shoe Needs is basically like my business. It represents me. Basically, if you need like any pair of shoes clean, you would just text me in the DM.
Oh yeah.
I'll have them ready for you in like 1 to 2 days. So it's pretty quick.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll make your shoes look brand new like all the time.
I hate
like,
lying about that.
100%. Take a look at my page.
Yep.
And yeah, I just like clientele is like really important to me. Like I really like want my clients to like believe in me. Like they come to me, they get their shoes looking great. I want that for all my clients. I like making relationships with all my clients, you know, like I feel like that's very important in any business.
Oh yeah, any business. That's actually like some good stuff, because like as you look in the business world, like cars, you know, or anywhere actually, like even I consider being a barber like a small business, you know, like
For sure.
They're paying you directly, but they all have a tendency of keeping the client happy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that leads me to my next question, like client reviews. How important is that to you?
It's honestly, it means a lot to me when people give good reviews, because like it reassures me that I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like if people leave a good review, it always like puts a smile on my face. Like I appreciate them a lot.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about too, you know. If one's happy, the other's happy, and they'll come back.
100%.
But has there ever been a case where like someone didn't leave a good review? I can remember.
Honestly, not really, because usually like if I feel like I didn't do my best job, then I will like tell them up front, like, hey, like
sure.
I don't think I did the best job. Like maybe give them their money back, or you know, work on their shoes again for free.
Hey, hell yeah, that's what's up though, because like some people just are stingy in a way, like, hey, here's your shoe back, if that's what you're doing, and then it's probably like, as you said, like you didn't do your best job.
Yeah,
but they still take the money.
Yeah, it goes back to like having a good relationship with my clients, you know.
Because like say you took their money and you didn't tell them that the shoe wasn't clean, and then they get it back like, dude, he didn't even clean this, you know?
Yeah.
Again, building good relationships. You know?
Yeah, for sure. It's the reputation that like builds you up slowly.
And so speaking on clients though, like do you have any like, you don't have to name them, you could if you want, any clients that are like not weekly but like come back very often?
Yeah, I do actually have like multiple people that will come back like probably like whenever the shoes get dirty, so I would say like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, whatever. I actually had a client like not too long ago bring me 36 pairs of shoes.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
36?
that was probably my biggest order.
Oh my god.
And like on top of that, I had like other client shoes, so like all together I had like 50 pairs at once.
36 pairs?
36 pairs one time.
And what kind of shoes were they?
They're all Jordans, Yeezys, designer shoes, you name it.
36?
Bro, it was wild.
But dude, I could just imagine 36 pairs. I don't even have 36 pairs.
Wow.
But leading to the next topic though, you say sticking on shoes. I hit you up about this a few months ago, or even last week, 2 weeks ago, about soccer cleats.
Right.
Like, so do you clean soccer cleats for those out there?
Yeah, I clean soccer cleats. Like if you need your cleats, football cleats, soccer cleats, anything clean, like I could do that for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know going back to, I don't know how long ago you posted it, but I think it was Samuel's season. You had to clean his cleats, right?
Yeah.
And that was a hell of a job.
Yeah.
And then I sent you my dirty ass cleats. I could get them looking brand new.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So hey, I'll be right there.
Hell yeah.
Because so leading back to the major like business wise though, like how does your shoe needs build into your business outside of like say school, or like how does it all add together for you?
Basically like, yeah, out of school is just like, it's a lot honestly, but like I feel like your shoe needs help me with my time management. It's helped me build relationships with people. It's helped me like, it's my first like real like business, I guess you would say. So like it's good practice with school, because like I said, I'm a business major and concentrating in marketing. So like I've got to practice a lot of marketing with my Instagram page, and I feel like that's preparing me for my future for whatever job.
Oh yeah. So what do you, in marketing though, what do you have in mind?
Just like any company that needs a marketing manager or something like that. I'd be open to marketing for them.
Hey, because I see like you promoting like your own shoe needs on Instagram, but dude, like you're doing fucking great job.
Thank you, man.
Hell yeah. But leading on to the next one though, like say some Air Maxes, right? Like in your opinion, what are the most difficult shoes to clean, but you still clean them?
Definitely Converse or Vans.
For real? What makes they look so simple though, like what makes it difficult?
For sure, yeah. They look really simple, but it's the material. It's like a hard canvas material.
Okay.
And like I have the brushes to clean them, obviously, but like I do have to put in work on those. Definitely, for sure, yeah.
Shoot, okay, so and again, going to the next one. What's the easiest? Like just simple that you feel?
I mean, I love cleaning Yeezys. Like the cloth material on those, they're like simple? Knitted, and like it just like goes so smooth with my brushes, and like I feel like those clean up the nicest. So
whenever I think of myself, I think of a shoe cleaner, I refer back to the mall. So what's different between you and those people out there?
Man. What's different is like I don't really need to like put myself out there as much, you know. Like I feel like those mall people like. Like, hey, like come over here, like yelling at you and stuff, and like, me, it's like you see my work. If you like it, you come to me.
Exactly.
You know? Like,
so you're not like, in a sense, like you're not bribing them like to come over here. Like if they're gonna come, they're gonna come, and then if they like it, they'll come back. Yeah,
and that's where like my marketing comes in. Like, if you're good at marketing, then that'll bring in clients.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't need to be like screaming in your face, like, "Hello, like let me clean your shoes," you know, like. Yeah, I just let my Instagram do the job.
Exactly. Because going back to that though, because when was this? Like 20, it's been a few years. Like, I basically got suckered into buying like a $60 cleaning shoe, stuff like that I still have at home. I mean, it works, it does the job. It's like, it's old though, but like, do I really need it?
Yeah, we've all been there, man. Like, even
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, for sure. Like, they've yelled at me, like, hey, like, come over here. They clean one of my shoes and they're like bribing me, hey, like buy my product. I'm like no thank you. I just walked away, and they're like still trying to get me to buy their product.
Yeah, and then how do you feel whenever you tell them no though? Like, do you feel like, oh shit, I feel bad, or you just say, nah, I'm leaving?
Honestly, man, like they do this all day, every day. So like, I mean, like I want to feel bad, but at the end of the day, they're still getting people that are like buying their products.
And like me though, like shoot, if you talk to me, I'm probably gonna talk back, and that's where like I got bribed in, suckered in. Yeah. But ever since then, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not buying your stuff.
That's kind of why you started a podcast, right? Yeah, you like talking to people.
I like talking to people, yeah, exactly. And also just like, as you can see, like we're talking, me and you, I've known you for a while now. Some people in here I've never even talked to them.
Right.
That's the beauty of it though, for sure. So now, speaking on shoes, like I see, like what the shoes make the outfit? What does the outfit make the shoes?
Oh, man. To be honest, I always start with the shoes for my outfits. Like, I can run you through mine right now. So I started with the Court Purple today.
Hey, those are clean.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And I was like, what pants would go good with these? I was like, okay, maybe the cargos, they look good. And then I was like, okay, I'll match the purple with the purple, you know? I feel like, so I would say the shoe starts the outfit.
Okay, I can see why, yeah. Because like, if you wear something that doesn't match it really, like it'll make the outfit look off, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Hell yeah. But I see you going back to your Instagram, I see you posting like shoes that you don't clean. Like, what's it all about? Like, you know how you post pictures of like...
Oh, like on my stories and stuff?
Yeah.
I kind of just use those for like, to grab people's attention. Okay. So like back to the marketing thing, like I could just make like a simple story that grabs people's eyes and like will get my message across. So like say you post like those right there, right? You're like, oh, are they fire or are they, how would you say, how would it be an example, like fire or? Like fire, like trash. Or like, copper drop, something like that. Yeah. And are those shoes that like you've cleaned or that just pictures on the internet? I've definitely cleaned like some of them, but not all of them. Yeah. Also like when I say like cop or drop or something, I'm just like trying to get my, I'm trying to get my following base to interact with me, so it's like more fun for them.
Exactly. Because like, I feel why, because like, that's something I've learned too. Like, you need to interact with the audience. If not, then it's kind of like gonna be dry in a way. For sure, they'll get bored. Especially for you though, my bad. Because like, if you're a shoe guy, and people out there, they like shoes, so they have to interact with you. That way, you guys can build a little connection, relationship type. Exactly, and like, I don't want my page to just be like cleaning shoes, you know, like that's why like when I post in my stories like some other shoes that I haven't cleaned, I'm like copper drop. It's just to keep like my following base entertained and like not give them the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, just to keep them entertained and not bored.
Kind of getting dull in a way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because going back to being dull, if you stay dull, the audience is gonna get bored. And that's just the thing about marketing. Like you have to keep everything new, not keep everything the same. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. I actually wanted to talk a little bit about your podcast.
What's up? Bring it into it. Yeah.
What made you want to start this?
The podcast?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay. So like as we're talking right now, just chatting it up, or either. Like I've thought about it in a way, cause like say we're talking about your style, like your story, basically what you've done, and that's honestly what's caught my attention recently. Like, okay, everybody does have a story, as you see it in the intro or outro. That why not just bring people on here if they're comfortable enough, sharing their story. But my first answer to you would have been watching other podcasts, like all the Smoke podcasts with Matt Barnes, and then Joe Rogan. Like people, those generic podcasts that people watch. And then one day when COVID first happened, I was watching a podcast with them, and then I'm like, dude, what if it was through Zoom, by the way, and that's how it all started. I'm like, what if I just grab people on Zoom, see if they're down, and then like I hit you up, we were like, it was through Zoom, but shoot, I never thought I would be here.
Yeah, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love the new setup.
Hell yeah, hey, shout out Sunny Boy Film. Yeah, but I just never thought it would be getting here. You know, and
right.
To me, it's just the beginning. People say, oh, like people bring up views. I don't really care about the views. I just love just like giving people something new. Because this is, for me, is new. This for everybody else is new. You know what I mean?
100%. It's all about expanding, you know?
Yes, sir.
So how do you see yourself like expanding with this podcast?
Expanding? It just depends too, like on who I get. Meaning like what they have done. By expanding though, I try to get people out the area. Yes, the majority have been from like Turlock, San County. But if I could get other people from like different areas, like Loud Eddie Ruiz, he was from Salida, so that got out there. But expanding wise, I just getting like probably everywhere. If I could get a Zoom from somewhere from Arizona, there you go.
Have you ever thought about like posting these to YouTube?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Javiiurena podcast on YouTube. No, but I have that's mainly where I grab people, so on Instagram, right? The Javiiurena podcast, IG. So what I do is usually I take a clip, I get a sneak peek, as you saw the other night, sneak peek, and then probably a day or two after that, I'll post the whole video on YouTube, and then I'll promote it with like an 8-minute clip.
That's sick. Yeah. That's good. I was gonna ask you, like, overall, how do you think your podcast is like? Your little business is going like?
How do I think it's going? Well, I mean, I think it's really rejuvenized, like reinvented itself, because like Zoom, I felt like it was cool. Zoom was cool, being at the house, you know. But here in the Sunny Boys garage, it's different, and I feel it's growing because of like it catches people's attention. Like no one would have ever thought, like me, like in like 2017 would be. I didn't even think I would have my own podcast, you know. But I feel like this right here, like just being in face person. Now that everything like COVID everything is going down, not going down, but like, you know, slowly but surely.
Right.
But I just feel like that's how it's growing. That's how it'll get more expanded.
A lot more professional too.
A lot more professional. I feel like that's helping me a lot.
That's awesome, man.
And then just like, again, watching other podcasts, getting ideas from that, you know.
What are your favorite podcasts to watch?
My favorite podcast to watch, shoot, I only watch, honestly, All the Smoke. They have, dude, okay, so about them, what I like is like me and you were talking, your shoe needs, you play sports, but it's not all about like playing sports for me. It's about like, say, your own business. If someone's a business guy, let's get them on here. If someone's an athlete, they play college ball, let's get them on here. It keeps going. If you just go to college, tell me about what you're going to college for. Right. Stuff like that. It doesn't have to be like specific thing. Like some people may think like, oh, I haven't done anything. Like I told you, it's not about that. It's just about having a convo about you. Yeah.
And what I think is like so like cool is like you're giving people like the platform to like talk about themselves, right?
Exactly.
Like every single person is different. Everyone has their own story, and that's why I love your motto. Like everyone has a story. Like that's the perfect motto right there, because it's so true. Like you'll see like some random person on the street, and like you're just like, oh, like it's just another person, but they have a story, you know?
Exactly.
Like it's so interesting that you do that. I like it.
Like see if say me and you were walking on the street, we don't know anything of each other. We literally just pass by. You're not gonna think, oh, this guy's a shoe cleaner, this guy's on the podcast.
Right.
You're just gonna think like that.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
That's what I like about it though,
Yeah.
because like one, I get to know them more. Or in this case, I get to know you about your business because like we already had a connection before that. That's what really I enjoy about that.
Yeah, for sure. Going back to my business, do you have any more questions about it?
The business? Okay, so I was gonna ask, like, where do you clean at your house, right?
Right.
So like, do you have a specific location inside your house to clean?
Yeah, like my parents, they kind of like moved my dad's office to like another room, and like I kind of took over his little area. So I have like a cool little like desk, like a nice window to look out of. Little speaker by me.
So your parents are okay with you cleaning all the shoes?
Oh yeah, they support me 100%.
Okay, hell yeah, that's what's up. So where'd you start cleaning originally before you moved in there?
I was cleaning on like a table.
On a table?
Like just in the randomest spots in my house, wherever like it would work for the day. Like I would just put like a long table, set down a towel, and just get to work.
So whenever you first started cleaning though, like how'd they react? Like, oh, he's doing something. Was it like different for them?
For sure, yeah. It was different like for my whole family because like I'm taking up a new space and like like a bunch of people are just like coming to my house and stuff, and they were kind of like hesitant about like giving my address and stuff. But at the end of the day, like I'm doing people a service, so like
and you're getting
they don't mean no harm, you know.
Yeah. So how is it like overall? How have you seen yourself progress like from the beginning to now?
A lot, honestly, yeah. I mean, I started off like, to be honest, I always give my like 100%, anything I do. So, and like I'm also like a perfectionist. Like, if I see like one little like dirt spot on the shoe, like dude, like that bothers me so much. Like I'll work on that thing. So, I feel like I've always been the perfectionist, you know. So like, I've grown a lot in my shoe cleaning, but I've also like grown a lot like mentally, like not only with like shoe cleaning, but like work as well.
And like that's the thing though, like being a perfectionist, like obviously you want to be perfect, but it teaches you like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. I need to get perfect, you know. So obviously there's still room to build, right? Where do you see yourself with your shoe needs in the next couple of years?
Man, I hope to expand in the next couple of years, man. Like I love doing the shoe cleaning and stuff, but I definitely want to like start something online, like start having my money work for me.
Yeah.
Cause like obviously my time is involved with like cleaning shoes and stuff, and I don't have like anyone to clean for me. So I feel like expanding to a new like thing online, it would like help me a lot because my money would just work for me instead of me working for the money.
Also, like say you're ordering something online, right? And then like that the website would take care of the money for you. So something like that.
Yeah, just like selling a product online, like something related to like your shoe needs, something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who's like as far as you've been cleaning, right? Where like what part or what area has been the furthest location to come down and drop off their shoes?
Stockton, probably. Yeah.
They drove all the way to Stockton to come down here.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
God.
I've had people from Stockton, Lodi, a lot of people from Turlock, obviously, Keys. A lot of just like my name says, like 209 shoe cleaning. Like people all around will come to me.
So they don't have any like problem coming down here from Stockton.
Honestly, like I don't think they have a problem because like they want their shoes clean, so they're willing to like come out to me.
That's badass, bro. If you're having people from down there come here.
Yeah, and it was also like I saw like also going back to the first question you asked me, like why did I start? I saw a need. Like I didn't see any shoe cleaners here in Turlock or like anywhere around here.
Like at the mall, but like no one wants to go to the mall.
Exactly. Let me go to the mall to clean my shoes real quick.
Exactly.
But I saw a need and I filled the hole, and it worked out for me in the end.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because like, for example, like I've never seen anybody like a shoe cleaner only if you go to the mall. But like there's people out there starting like a shoe business but not cleaning, like selling shoes. You see multiple of those.
All the time.
You don't see a shoe cleaner. That's why I'm like, okay, this is different. And people like myself, I need my shoes clean too.
Exactly.
But like that's the thing though. Like my bad. Again. But yeah, just people need their shoes cleaned, and some just have their like a dirty ass pair of shoes laying in their closet. And then that's where you come in.
Yeah, and they don't know what to do with their shoes. So it's like I'm that person that they can come to me, you know. And what's so like cool to me is like one time, like I was out in public and someone's like, "Oh, you're that shoe cleaner, right?" And I had no idea who the girl was, bro. It was cool. Like it made me happy. I was like, "Yeah, like tap in with me."
You
like
get known.
Yeah, it's cool because like my name's being passed around and like people know me as like your shoe needs or the guy that cleans shoes. Like I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. So speaking on your IG page again, so do you have like any giveaways at a certain point, like for your followers?
Yeah. My next giveaway I want to do like at 1,000 followers. We're around like 850 right now. It's like fluctuating up and down. But yeah, I've done giveaways before where basically like you just comment a couple friends and like the picture or whatever, follow me, and you're automatically entered in the giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'll clean a pair of your shoes for free.
Yep, simple process.
Simple.
Okay, so sticking on your shoes there real quick, okay? Like you yourself, like again though, like what makes, I already asked what makes a good shoe cleaner, but for you though, like what makes yourself the best you?
Just like in general, or
in general.
What makes me the best me?
What's going on, everybody? The Javiiurena podcast is now presented by Fev Sports on Instagram. Shoot, they got cards now, bro. You don't want to miss that out. Fev Sports, basically, they got sports jerseys, NBA, soccer jerseys, you name it. They got all kinds. Be sure to check it out. Quit sleeping on them. Fev Sports on Instagram. Also, quick shout out to YourShoeNeeds on Instagram. What YourShoeNeeds does is basically they clean your shoes. He gets them spotless for you. Quit sleeping on him too. At YourShoeNeeds on Instagram, remember that. All right, so going back to what makes it best to you. Like, so all in all, this is not just about shoes, but you yourself. Like, what makes the best you?
Just being nice to people, I feel like is a big one. Like, you never know what like people are going through. That's a big one for me. Like, I was taught that from a young age. Just being the best version of myself, like always. Whether that's like regarding like my mental health, like that's pretty important to me. Staying active, like I feel like staying active is like doing good for like my physical body, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel good in that way. And yeah, just all in all, just like being the best version of myself, I would say.
So you spoke on being active, okay? I remember this is probably just out of my head. Going to the gym. What's up with you in the gym shark life?
Dude, my life took a different course. Like I was going down like that gym pathway, and then I got a new opportunity in soccer where I was playing with a Soriano for a season. So then I kind of like laid off with the weightlifting. And then my life took another turn. And then right with the shoe business and just like working in general, like I'm working a lot, also in school. So yeah, I'm pretty busy. And
because I know going back probably before COVID, before Gear, the internship on Gear shut down our business. How do we see you and Johan? We even got workouts in together.
Dude, you know? That was my home right there.
Yeah. You guys were always there.
Yeah.
It don't matter. But okay, so going back, a few questions for you after we ended off for clean shoes, okay? Everyone has a pet peeve. What are some of your biggest pet peeves when you clean shoes? It could be like what clients do or just clean the shoe itself.
Definitely when like people would hit me up and they want their shoes clean, we set a time for them. We get everything all organized and then they like lag. It's like, dude, like you're just wasting my time, you're wasting your own time. And like, not just like once, okay, like maybe once, okay, I'll let it slide. But like I've had people like hit me up, like the same person like 3 times.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay, like I set a date for you, and it's just like, man, like that's my biggest pet peeve.
Okay, so it's like kind of like booking a haircut appointment, you know, in a way. Because like say I'm your barber, we're like, okay, we're in agreement this day. And then, so as you're saying, is they lag that day or they lag that time?
They lag that whole day, and then like they'll just like see my message or maybe just like leave it like unopened.
Oh, okay.
That's probably like my biggest pet peeve because at the end of the day, you're just like wasting my time.
You gotta answer at least, you know?
Yeah.
Shoot. Any other pet peeves though besides that?
Not really. Maybe like if people will like show up late, but like that's not really a big deal because like I'm usually home anyways. But yeah, that's basically it for pet peeves.
So all in all though, how as the world is going through, you're going through it, we're going through it, the pandemic with coronavirus, how's it impacted you?
Like personally or like with my business?
With both, yeah.
Personally, it's affected me in the way that like, obviously like I wanted to travel a lot of 2020. I didn't get to travel. hanging out with my friends and stuff. Like, I didn't get to like hang out with my friends for a while because I was just like too worried about like getting my family sick and stuff. So like I took that like responsibility of just like sacrificing. And then in regards to my shoe page, I feel like it only really kind of helped me in a way.
What helped you?
Because people are like at home just like scrolling through Instagram and like,
oh shit, I cleaned my shoes now.
Exactly, and like and like people have a lot more like free time, I would say, with the pandemic. So yeah, I feel like it helped me there.
Are you getting vaccinated?
I got vaccinated yesterday.
No way.
Yeah, my arm's a little sore.
What shot did you get?
I got Pfizer.
Pfizer?
Yeah.
Is that your first one?
Yeah, what about you?
Shoot, I got vaccinated 2 days ago. I got the Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson, how was it?
Single shot.
Yeah?
So, my cousin works at a pharmacy, right? She told me to take some medicine before. I took some medicine before. I took it after work about like 11:30ish. Throughout the whole day, I felt nothing. Felt great. And then the next morning, yesterday morning actually, I felt like complete shit.
Yeah.
Like it hit me in the morning because I had to work. But then I called in for work. And then because I just felt like I had a headache. I had basically a lot of body ache and then a few chills. And then, but after because I went home to sleep up until like 12:30, 1, because I slept a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's what all I needed was rest. But after that, I felt like nothing happened.
Yeah, that's the thing about like these like vaccinations. Kind of scary because it's like, okay, like I want to get my shot, but like I'll also like possibly get sick, and it's just like dang. But I think it's good that we both got vaccinated. You know,
definitely
for the people.
No, yeah, for sure. Because I feel like I just said, you know what, I need to get it. How did you feel about it when it first came out?
Dude, I was kind of like hesitant to be honest at first, but like my heart was telling me like, okay, like I need to get it.
Yeah.
But like I was a little hesitant, and then my mom, she asked me, hey, like I'm gonna go get my shot. This is like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
The day before I got my shot. And she's like, you want to go get your shot with me? I was like, yeah, I'm down. Like, might as well get it over with.
Yeah, exactly.
And I felt fine. Like, my arm wasn't sore or anything for like up until this morning. Now it's a little like sore when I raise it. Yeah. The little shoulder movements. Yeah.
But no, like you haven't got any no side effects yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Thankfully.
No, yeah, for sure. I say that because I bring that up because yesterday on my way to get the shot, or two days ago, bro, like I was scared. Not gonna lie, especially since it was Johnson & Johnson. I heard like bad and good reviews about it, so I didn't know how to feel about it. And I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go. And then, cause like either way, it's either I told myself, you know, 1 shot's better than 2.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what, in a way, people have their own preferences. So, and you got it at San State?
Yeah, I got mine at San State. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get away from that though. I'm gonna ask you, we're going back to shoes, all right? Those are some dope kicks, like I said.
Appreciate it.
What in a shoe? What do you look for in a colorway? Like those are purple, black, white.
In a colorway, just like I like pops of color. So like something that'll like go well with my outfits, like complement my outfit good. And yeah, like I just like the simplistic like look. Like I like Air Forces. They go with everything. I like Jordan 1s. I like a lot of Jordans. I would say. And yeah, just like I said, like the color. Yeah. Like a pop of color is always nice in an outfit.
Because I speak on shoes, cause like bro, like when we're in high school, the 2 guys I can name that just always had some dope shoes on them were you and then Carlos Maya. Like you 2 always had like no competition thing, but like, bro, every time I just think of like when it comes to nice ass shoes, I think of like you 2.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
And that's why I feel like the cleaning shoe page helps out with that too.
Yeah, like my reputation of like shoes and stuff, yeah.
So like your reputation on shoes though, so I was gonna ask you top 5 favorite shoes, but I'm gonna ask you, what are your Mount Rushmore of shoes of all time, meaning your 4 top shoes of all time?
4 top shoes of all time.
Yeah.
I would have to go
with...
And
no specific colorway, just the brand.
Okay. And like this is not in order, right?
Not in order, yeah.
Okay, so I would have to go with the Jordan 1 Bread Toes.
Okay.
Those are like the red and black Jordans. I like the Jordan 11s, the Concords, a lot. They're like black and white. What else? Air Forces are classic. I mean, they go with everything. I wouldn't say it's like my top 4, but I really like the blue tint Yeezys. I don't own those, but they're nice. And last one, I would just have to say probably like UNC Jordan 11s, maybe. Like light blue and white.
Oh shit, yep.
Yeah.
So you have 2. How many pairs of those do you have?
I actually don't have any of those. No.
Okay. Are you looking to get any of those?
Maybe in the future. Like right now, I'm like cooling off on my shoes and stuff.
I feel it.
It gets expensive.
No, yeah, like, cause me myself, I've never owned a pair of like any expensive. I'm always casual Vans. Even I've had NMDs for Adidas.
Yeah.
For a while, but other than that, like I've always been that casual, not going too far into shoes.
Right.
But I like looking at them. They're fucking dope.
Yeah, they are, and that's like a main reason like I get a lot of my shoes is like just like I have like a little case in my room. I just like showcasing them. It's like a beautiful piece of art, you know.
Hell yeah, for sure. So speaking on shoes again one more time, what's the most expensive pair of shoes you've cleaned?
Man,
That you can think of.
I've cleaned designer shoes like Gucci and like Louis Vuitton. Those are probably like somewhere like between 500 and 1,000.
Yeah.
I've also cleaned probably the most expensive shoes like the Jordan 1 Off-Whites.
Oh, okay.
Those are like in the thousands, I believe. Yeah, so it's cool that people could trust me with them.
Hell yeah, because like again, it's all going back to marketing. If they can trust you, then it's gonna spread. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. For sure. And like if people see me cleaning like expensive shoes, they're like, okay, well, like I can trust them with mine.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It'll expand too. So like from the shoes that you've cleaned this far, are there any shoes that you're like, oh shit, I need to get those?
Dude, all the time, honestly,
Okay.
yeah. Like I'll look at shoes and, like that I clean, I'm just like, dude, like I want this so bad. Like I've cleaned the bread toes and like I'm like, dude, like I want these so bad. But like it's definitely like a future thing. Like once I have like my money like right, then I'll like invest.
Sure, yeah, because like again, they're expensive. How much were those?
I got these for like $225.
$225?
They're definitely higher now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like I worn mine so the value went down. But.
For sure. All right, so you have any questions for me before I ask you the final question?
Honestly, I can't think of anything. No.
Really? Think of something. Come on.
Okay. The pressure's on.
Yeah.
What are your favorite shoes?
Favorite shoes?
Yeah.
Okay. What are those? Air Maxes, Air Forces?
These are Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1s.
Okay, so I'm a Jordan. I like Jordan 1s a lot. I see Forces a lot. Air Maxes. Just those higher, like me myself, I'll name the shoes I've had. I've had Vans, probably these. You know, like
classics.
These are the classics. Yeah. And then the classic black ones. I've had a classic pair of the white ones too. I've never had anything like too eye-catching. I had some. I was looking for them. I couldn't find them. They're like silver with white Vans. I feel like those are cool too.
Yeah, those are sick. I know what ones you're talking about. Yeah.
And then I've had some all black NMDs. I think for a while I was stuck on NMDs.
Yeah, me too. I definitely went through a phase with NMDs.
But like, I'm always like trying to save up for a pair of like Air Maxes, Air Force, the Jordan 1s. All those. Those probably are my top 3. Like if anyone can get a pair, shoot. Go get a pair, you know?
Yeah, I have another question for you.
Yeah,
what do you do to keep yourself like busy or like what are your thoughts about like money and stuff?
Money and stuff? Okay. So me myself, I'm a spender, you know? I find myself like, okay, so before every money, you know, I was in a situation where like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Cause like unemployment had screwed me over in a way because whenever, you know how everyone got unemployed for a minute. So in a way, that kind of fucked me up over because I didn't get my money from March because of the IRS, and I'm still working on that. But it's very important because like at our age now, bro, like you need money to go places. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Yeah, and it's not even that. Just like you need to save. That's what I've learned through this past year. Like with the stimulus check, I haven't really spent much of it. So like, I'm trying to save that from now that I got my job back. So I'm just trying to keep saving. That's the point of it, saving. Because before coronavirus, bro, like I was spending left and right. I shouldn't have done it, but I'll go get like fucking like McDonald's.
Hey, we all learn some way.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah. That's the way I learned, cause like, in a way I got screwed over, and like that's why I just said, all right, I need to keep saving.
Right, that's good.
Not buying like stupid shit, you know, that I don't need.
For sure. Yeah, like same thing with me. Like, if I get money, like my paycheck, my shoe business, whatever I be doing, I like putting, like I have like a little budget. I set some aside for like my checking account, whatever. I like investing a lot. I invest a lot of my money. And then obviously like some spending money too.
Okay, so with the majority of your money, you invest it most of the time?
Most of the time, yeah. Actually, all the time, yeah.
All the time? All right. So when's the last time you bought like something like you felt you didn't need?
I sometimes like I'll just like scroll through Amazon, just like dude, Amazon's dangerous, man. Like I'll just go in there like you think you need something and you don't use them. But like one investment that I got like recently, like blue light glasses. Like I didn't realize like how much like it can help me like sleep at night. Just putting on the blue light glasses before bed, like dude, it's helped me a lot. Like sleeping wise, I feel like my eyes like don't hurt. They don't burn. They don't get watery. Like dude, this is a good investment.
Fuck yeah. So. You asked me what I do, like say on like free. I'm gonna ask you, on your free time. When it's easy to have free time, what do you do?
I like playing basketball. Like that's definitely one of my hobbies. Basketball. What else? On my free time, I like to just like try and watch shows. I'm not the biggest show person, but like I'll just like sit there and like try watching a show. Like movies are cool. Yeah, basketball is probably like my biggest hobby.
Yeah, because I know you've been on basketball for a minute. But leading me to my final question for you, all right, Blake?
All right.
Who do you want to see in the Javiiurena podcast next? Or you can name not just one, just basically throw out some names.
Couple people. Definitely Paul Swoop, my boy Paul Dean.
Yep.
He has an interesting story.
Hey, I've been trying, but it's fun to happen. I know that.
Hell yeah. Also, I think Johan Antonio would be cool.
Hell yeah.
He has a cool thing going on with like fighting and
stuff.
Bro,
I know because I saw it. Like is he being like some type of pay-per-view?
I'm not sure, but
the most recent one, I'm like, oh shit, he had another one.
Yeah, dude, it's cool because like it's like all that work is like being put to use against somebody else that's also been putting in work, you know.
Anybody else though?
Who else? I think it'd be cool to see. Trying to think of like some shoe person.
Cause I already had Simple Cells on here, not here, but like on Zoom.
Yeah. I can't think of any on the spot.
Okay, all good. But shoot. All right, that's gonna do it, everybody. This is Javiiurena podcast. We got Blake, Your Shoe Needs on IG. Go give him a follow. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Later.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Javiiurena here. You know, I usually ask my guests who they want to see in the podcast. Now I'm asking you guys, the audience, who do you guys want to see in the podcast? And if you know anyone who's interested, make sure to drop them below in the comments. You can tag their Instagram, Twitter, social media, TikTok, whatever. Just we need to get their story on here. Anyone's story is welcome. Remember, everybody has a story. Let's get it. Thank you so much.